between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. Your attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Your attitude is a price tag that shows how valuable you are. So you may be wondering, why am I speaking about attitude? Yes. Today let's know more about how can you change your attitude in life through this book, Attitude is Everything by Jeff Keller. Hi, hello, namaste to everyone. I'm Harsha Kamath and welcome to my channel Harsha's Life. So today let's know more about what attitude is and how we can change our attitude towards our life and how it will help us to become successful in our life and achieve all the things we dream of. The book consists of 3 parts. In the first part, the author says that success begins through your mind. So our thoughts really should be changed in the beginning. So in the second part, the author speaks about the words we speak. So first is the thought, and second one is we have to watch our words and what we speak. It really influences our thoughts. And in the third part, the author speaks about the action. So what are the actions we have to take to change our attitude? So let's get started. So now let's start with the first part. Here in the first part, he speaks about success begins in the mind. He gives in his book, there are a lot of lessons, and through those lessons we get a lot of information of how we can change our attitude in our life. So the first lesson is your attitude is your window to the world. So whatever the attitude we have in our mind, here the first lesson, that is, your attitude is your window to the world. Better keep yourself clean and bright. You are the window through which you must see the world. So first thing is you have to think, you have to be pure, so that when you are pure mentally and physically, your attitude will become positive. So this is the first lesson. The second lesson is you are a human magnet. Whether you think you can or think you can't, you are right. So whether what we think matters. So first thing is we have to be clean, and in the second lesson he says that we have to think right. See, we have to believe in ourselves and we have to think rightly. Here there are 2 steps. So how can we change our attitude? How can we change? All of a sudden we can't do it. We need patience we have to achieve this. The action steps to be taken here is, first one is we have to listen to the motivational speeches or motivational podcasts so that our attitude changes. And the second thing is you have to read the literature, motivational literature, whatever we get, maybe in the book or motivational quotes early in the morning. So it will change your attitude eventually. So the third lesson is picture your way to success. So we have to visualize what you want to become in life. You want to become a motivational speaker, then you imagine yourself to be on stage and you're giving speech. So you have to visualize the things. If you want to be a dancer or if you want to be a singer, you imagine the things, or whatever you want. If you want to become a businessman, a good businessman, or whatever, a good parent, you have to imagine the thing. I want to be a good mom, I want to be a good mother. So you have to imagine the things that you are achieving it. So the fourth lesson is commitment. So we have to commit. We have to do the commitment. We have to vow ourselves that we are going to stick to our commitments. So then only something can be done. So the lesson 5 here is turn your problems into opportunities. So whatever problems you're facing in your life, turn those into opportunities. Many bad things happen in your life. It's my own experience. Many bad things happen in my life, but it has eventually turned to good things. And I really thank God for many of the things happened in my life where I thought in the beginning that this shouldn't have happened. But later I realized that it was good. Whatever happened was good. And God has really, in this process, God has taught me many things. He has taught me many lessons through these difficult situations in my life. So what you have to do is you have to turn your problems into opportunity. Don't just sit and think that everything is bad, I can't do anything out of this. So just be positive and do the things. So here what he says is happening for a good reason. So he says how adversity serves us. He gives a lot of list here. What are the uses of the bad situations or unpleasant situations we are facing in our life? The first one is, the adversity gives us perspective. Adversity, second one, the adversity teaches us to be grateful. I'm not going to explain this because it will be a too long video. I hope you are understanding the sentences. The third one is, adversity brings out our hidden potential. The fourth one is, adversity encourages us to make changes and take action, of course. Fifth one is, it teaches us valuable lessons. The sixth one, it opens a new door for us. Seventh one, the last one, adversity builds a confidence and self-esteem. So look positive always, whatever the situations are. So this is about the first part. It is about how mentally you can change your attitude. Now let's begin with the second part. In the second part, he speaks, it is watch your words. So our words really influences our thoughts and eventually our attitude changes accordingly. So here what he says is, he advises, repeat anything often enough and it will start to become. So whatever we repeat daily in our life, it becomes truth in our future. So we have to be cautious of what we are speaking daily in our life. This is the main thing he says there. So here the lesson 6 is, your words blaze a trail. The words you consistently select will shape your destiny. So here he speaks whatever I told. So watch your words. Lesson 7. How are you? So how are you? This is what he says is, when a person comes to you and we ask how are you, we have to give the answer positively. Don't say okay I'm good, okay I'm this, okay. Don't be sad. You change your attitude and say that you are really very good. Your day has gone very nice. So don't give a negative reply, because this negative reply will definitely influence your thoughts. The lesson 8, stop complaining. So I really love this because I am practicing about this. Stop complaining. Daily we face lot of complaints. Daily I used to complain this, that. I used to think this should not have happened, that should not have happened. So nowadays I have completely stopped complaining, and I am doing this from few months, and it has really cleared my mind and it has really made my mind calm. So just try this. Stop complaining. Whatever the situations are, stop complaining. Just accept how the life is. Okay. Here he says, listen to this. The secret of happiness is to count your blessings while others are adding up their troubles. So when you stop your complaints, you feel blessed. When you see only the positive things in your life and stop complaining, there will be a drastic change in your life. I have experienced it. So please, I feel you can follow it too. So this is about the second part. The third part is the action. So everything is over. Your mind is clear now. You have to change your words, how you speak, and now the action. So what all you have to do? So nothing comes automatically. So here is a quote. Nothing happens by itself. It all will come your way once you understand that you have to make it come your way. So you have to make it come your way. It has to come to you by your own exertion. So by your will, by your action, it has to come to you. So the lesson number 9. What he says is, associate with positive people. Be with the positive people because it will change your attitude. Don't be with the negative people, because when you are staying with negative people, even your attitude will definitely change. So your environment should be good. The lesson 10. Confront your fears and grow. So whenever you have a fear, you have to fight for it. If you are fearing something, you have to do it. I do this, I was very much afraid of many things in my life, but I did it. I fought against my fear and it changed my life. So today I'm speaking in front of you. And 4 years back, I was such a reserved person. I was very much afraid to speak to anyone. I was so much afraid to speak to anyone, but I wanted to fight this fear, and with the fear only I went on stage and spoke. Now I give talks. I know I'm not saying that I'm a very good speaker or I speak very nicely, no. But I have that confidence to speak on stage. That fear has gone. I'm speaking about the fear here. My fear to speak on stage has gone because I made it possible, because I went on stage, I spoke, I gave talk. So here I want to tell about my experience. 4 years back, I had president of the Mahila Mandali. She had told me, Harsha, can you give a talk on Ayurveda? So believe me, I was so much frightened that day. I didn't go to Mahila Mandali for 4 months thinking that she will ask me to give the talk, because I was having so much stage fear. But then I thought, see, Harsha, you can't live the life like this in fear. So you have to fight your fear, and I fought it. So the first time, but how I changed it, usually I used to read the self-help books. So by reading those self-help books, I thought, just by reading it, is it possible to change? I have to come out of this. So I went on stage. The first time when I fought the fear was, there was a competition for women, and I went on stage and I sang. I'm not a very good singer, but I went on stage to sing because I wanted to fight my fear. I wanted to sing in front of all. It was good singing, okay, but I went there so that I can fight against my fear. So this was my experience. After that, whenever I got a chance, whenever I got an opportunity, I went and gave the talk. So now I don't have any fear to go and give the talk. Recently, I gave a talk in front of 300 students, and that was really a big... I felt so happy. I was just thinking, see, the same Harsha 5 years back, I was so timid. I was so much frightened to speak on stage, and today I'm giving a speech in front of 300 students without any fear. And that was really a very good change in my attitude. So this is what I wanted to tell you people. Okay. So he gives some tips how to change this fear, how to make it positive. So positive attitude to confront the fear. So the first one is reframe the situation. See difficult outlook. Do the other thing you fear. So whatever you fear, you have to do that thing. So as I did, and how I'm speaking in front of you today. The second one is moving forward even when you are afraid. See, I have followed all this, and believe me, you can do anything. When I can do, you can definitely do it. Third one is follow your dream. I did it. Just do it. The fourth one is just do it. So this is the lesson 10. Next one is lesson number 11. Get out there and fail. Failure is only, so whenever in success, you have to accept your failure too. So be ready for your failure. Failure is only the opportunity to more intelligently begin again. Yes. When you fail, what actually here the meaning is, when actually you fail, you come to know that the reason of that failure. So next time when you are attempting, you will not do that same mistake again. So this is a thing. But sometimes what happens, our goals or whatever the goals we have put for ourselves, we are not achieving it. So these may be the reasons, he says. The first one is, do I have an unrealistic timetable? Or we have to not overdo it. Like we have to put the goals, but it should be realistic so that we can achieve it. Okay. The second one is, am I truly committed? Are you really committed? The third one is, do I have too many discouraging influences? So you have to see, where are you getting discouraged by someone or any other things. Fourth one is, am I prepared to succeed? So first thing is, you have to prepare yourself for the success. The fifth one is, am I truly willing to? Next one is, am I truly willing to fail? We have to turn every failure to success. We have to not stop there or be stagnant there. So these are all the things told in lesson number 11. So lesson number 12, networking that gets results. So you can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people. So if you want to be successful in your life, so help others. When you help others in your journey, it will definitely help you to grow. So this is what he intend to say. So these are all about the 12th lesson. First is your mind, second one is your words, and third one is your actions. So how can you change your attitude through all these things? So this is all about this book. Hope it was helpful. Let me know if this book has helped you, this video has helped you. So read this book. It's a very good book and you can change your attitude. He has given a detailed explanation. So I have just given a summary of this book. You can get more insight of this book by reading this book. So to conclude, change your attitude and you change your life. To change your circumstances, first start thinking differently. So I would like to conclude here. Hope it was helpful. Thank you.